everybody. It's me, Lisa T, coming at you with some mediocre energy. Coming at you with some positive energy. Reading Language of Letting Go by Beattie. I am going through a chapter, a new chapter. It's this book is so amazing on helping me every day, step of the way, navigate this new chapter of self-love and learning about my needs and my wants and my desires and how to get that met, and also figuring out myself. Like, I feel like I'm tapping into a new layer. Over the last 5 years, I've been really learning about who I am and embracing that, and it just keeps getting, it's on a spiritual journey. You keep going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, and yeah, I am a walking journey, and I know that, and so that's where I'm at. So that's why I say mediocre energy, because I'm like, what is happening? Okay, so January 23rd, new energy coming. Oh, interesting, right? It's okay. Woo. New energy coming, January 23rd. Here we go. Fun becomes fun. Love becomes love. Life becomes worth living, and we become grateful. Fun just simply becomes fun. Love just simply becomes love. And I think what the contrast prior to, say a couple of years ago, what that was for me, why it's saying it's just fun becomes just fun now. I think for me, what that means is, I think to embrace each moment as it comes. Like, so this moment is fun, just like, don't read into it. Don't get stuck in our heads. Don't try to just enjoy the moments as they come. This is a loving moment, and it's going to change. As a person in recovery, I know before I used to grasp if it was a happy moment, I wanted it to stay that way forever, and I would grasp on and hold tightly, and it would slip through my fingers. And then I would feel disappointed in myself and like I'd done something wrong. And so I guess the more we practice this, these self-love things, the more we get to just like enjoy the moments as they come and accept them for what they are. And also then let them go, detach, so that the next moment can come and let that go. And then the next moment can and let that go. And then we just get to live in the present moment and be grateful for it. So yeah, fun becomes fun, love becomes love, and life becomes worth living. And we become grateful. There is new energy, a new feeling coming into our life. We cannot base our expectations about how we will feel tomorrow. We cannot base our expectations about how we will feel tomorrow, or even a few hours from now, on how we feel in this moment. That was a thing for me too. Like, I feel this in this moment. Like maybe I feel fearful or something, so that I'm scared. Like the next, I'm going to be in fear when the next moment comes. And I'm not going to, it's, so whatever we're feeling right now, we have to learn that that's not, it's for, this too shall pass, as they say. This too shall pass, and this too shall pass. So embrace the moments as they come. There are no two moments in time alike. We are recovering. We are changing. Our life is changing. At times, things haven't worked out the way we wanted. We had lessons to learn. The future shall not be like the past. Always worried that because of what happened in the past, that's what's going to happen now, because I'm seeing the similarities or I'm seeing patterns. Like my brain wants to pick out patterns. And that's the nervous system. That's just not me. I know that the brain wants to find patterns in life. So in recovery, though, we can learn that just because I see a pattern doesn't mean the same thing that happened before is going to happen now. The truly difficult times are almost over. The confusion, the most challenging learning experiences, the difficult feelings are about to pass. Thank God for that. Do not limit the future by the past. Don't limit the future by the past. Reflect on the beginning of your recovery. Haven't there been, I remember talking to some friends like 2 years ago, and I said, I'm recognizing that when I hit the next mountain that I have to climb, I hit that and I'm like, oh God, another mountain. And I failed in those moments, which I'm learning to do now, I failed in those moments, though, to see the mountains I've already climbed and see everything that I've already surpassed. So to not get, I have to learn to not get so defeated when there's a new mountain. It's just a new learning lesson. And I've climbed many mountains in the past, so it's going to be okay. Do not limit the future by the past. Reflecting on the beginning of your recovery, haven't there been many changes that have brought you to where you are now? Yes. Reflect on 1 year ago. Haven't you and your circumstances changed since then? Abso-freaking-lutely. Sometimes problems and feelings linger for a while. These times are temporary. Everything is temporary. Times of confusion, uncertainty, times of living with a particular unsolved problem do not last forever. We make these times doubtedly harder by comparing them to our past. Comparing ourselves to anyone else is futile. So this is telling me now too, I can't compare my moments now to the past either. It's not reality. It's lies. I'll probably end up telling myself lies. So knowing that, okay, so we do not have to scare ourselves by comparing our present and future to a painful past. Scaring ourselves, right? Especially our past before we began recovering or before we learned through a particular experience. Ooh, know that the discomfort will not be permanent. These uncomfortable feelings, we gotta be in uncomfortable moments. If we're not in uncomfortable moments and staying there, then we're gonna repeat the past. We gotta stay in the uncomfortable moments. They're uncomfortable because they're unfamiliar, because they're not what happened in the past. So we need to learn to, I need to for sure, but we need to learn to embrace the uncomfortable and sit in it and be okay with it. One of my good friends said to me a while back too, she's like, I was like, oh God, but it was so uncomfortable. She's like, well, yeah, Lisa, it was uncomfortable because it was an uncomfortable moment. You're feeling awkward because it was an awkward moment. Like accepting that the way I feel might be is appropriate for the experience that's happening now, and it's okay. I don't have to change the uncomfortable. I don't have to change the awkward. Let it be, and yeah, and let it be, and be okay with that discomfort. So knowing that the discomfort will not be permanent. Do not try to figure out how you shall feel or when you shall feel differently. So I would do that too. I should feel differently. I should feel this instead, and I'm feeling awkward, or I'm feeling uncomfortable. Like I should feel okay. No. Don't just, we got to stop that. Stop. So do not try to figure out how you shall feel or when you shall feel differently. Instead, trust. Accept today, but do not be limited by it. A new energy is coming. A new feeling is on the way. We cannot predict how it will be by looking at how it was or how it is. We can't predict, oh, it's going to turn out that way because I feel this now. No, because it shall be different. It will be entirely different. There's not two moments alike in our life. We have to remember that. Nope, this is not the same as the past. Nope. Like we gotta discipline our minds. No mind. We cannot predict how it will be by looking at how it was or how it is, because it shall be entirely different. We have not worked and struggled in vain. It hasn't been for nothing. It has been for and towards something. I used to say, oh, it was all for nothing. Why did I, I did all this work and here I'm feeling bad again. No, that is not for nothing. It is not for nothing. It is definitely for something. It is working towards something. Times are changing for the better. Continue on the path of trust and obedience. Being obedient to your recovery, being obedient to the tools that you've set in place, being obedient to new patterns, new habits. Times are changing for the better. Continue on the path of trust and obedience. Be open to the new. Be open to the now and be open to the new. Here's your prayer for today. Woo! Today, God, help me not judge or limit my future by my past. Help me to not judge or limit my future by my past. Help me be open to all the exciting possibilities for change, both within and around me. Frickin' man. Have an amazing day. Thanks for watching. Love you all.